Hey, this is Kritik here and I hope you're doing good, and in case you're not, I know life sucks. So a few days back I was watching my previous videos just to see have I even improved a bit or not, and if you remember I made a video like a few months ago about WhatsApp, or speaking more specifically the features which I want in WhatsApp, and the question which came to my mind after watching it was, so what about Instagram? Like, Instagram is, I guess, growing at a very high rate, and most of its users, they use the application version of it. And speaking honestly, the Instagram app isn't really bad, but it is not very good either. And so I made a list of features which I want to see in it. And I guess that's enough for the introduction part. Yes, that's enough. So let's start with the most active area of Instagram right now. You guessed it right, these stories. And I actually don't have any problem with them, except that they are too many to see, and that is actually a very big problem because I follow some more than 300 people, and some of them, they add really awesome stories to look at, but most of them add stories which I really don't want to see. Now what happens is that these stories which I want to see, they get lost among the ones which I have no interest in. So what can I possibly do to not let this happen? Maybe if Instagram can give me an opportunity to add some people in a section which they can call something like the story favorites, I can just simply add a few people in it whose stories I don't want to miss. So whenever the next time they will add a new story, it will be shown before all the others. Doesn't matter if anyone who is not among my favorites adds a story after them. The favorites will be there at the very beginning, so I don't have to scroll among the others to look for them. And also there should be a limit for the maximum number of people you can add to your favorites. Maybe 5 or maybe 10, because you cannot just simply add everyone to your favorites, because that doesn't make any sense. And now this one is actually in relation with the previous one, and it is for those people who don't use Instagram a lot. So if you have noticed, Instagram sends you a notification whenever someone who you follow adds a new story after a very long time, so that you can see it. This is pretty similar to that, because it would be great if I will get a notification whenever someone out of my favorites will add a new story. Simple as that. Now this one is pretty important. As you might have noticed, there are a lot of pages on Instagram, and I'm not talking about the good ones, I'm talking about the fake ones. Like, there are a lot of pages which claims to provide you like 1,000 followers or something if you just simply start following them. And also recently a lot of pages have been made by using the word Paytm in their names and the Paytm logo as their profile pictures, and they claim to give free Paytm vouchers to the first 500 followers or something. And after you start following them, to claim your reward, you just have to click a screenshot in which it is clearly visible that you're following them, and then you have to put the screenshot as your story update by also tagging them in it. A lot of pages even ask for money from their followers and promise to return double or triple amount to them, but as soon as you transfer money to their account, they just simply block you and congratulations, your money is gone. And that's where this feature which I'm talking about is helpful, because it allows you to see how many people has reported a particular page as a spam and how many are saying it is real. It can be a statistic report which the user can see at the very top of the page. Now, as I was telling you about those fake pages, you might already be aware about the technique they use to gain followers. So the thing is simple, they just start following you and immediately unfollow you. And you might also know that Instagram sends you a notification whenever someone starts following you, but they never send a notification if anyone unfollows you. And that's what these fake pages take advantage of. They start following you and immediately unfollow you. So you only get the notification of them starting to follow you, and then you open their profile and read their bio, and then you do something stupid. So now you know why these unfollow notifications are important. So you have to agree on this one that Instagram does have some really cool filters which can actually turn a decent photograph into a really good looking one. Though I personally don't use those filters, instead I try to manually edit every single photo or video which I want to upload, and while doing that recently I tried to put more than one filters on a photograph, and honestly the result came out to be pretty good. And that's what I want from Instagram, to allow us to use more than one filters at the same time. Just imagine you can create a lot of really good combinations by just putting together different filters over each other. So I don't know whether this is happening with only me or with everyone, but from the last couple of times when I have uploaded any video on Instagram, it automatically got color corrected for no reason at all. And I don't actually know why this is happening, but whatever the reason is, I want it to stop because it just simply ruins the color correction which I did on it, and the clip itself also doesn't look really good. So it happens a lot when you come across an amazing looking photograph on Instagram and you want to set it as your wallpaper, but you're not actually allowed to do that. And I'm not saying it is wrong, as that photograph is the property of someone else, but hear me out. What if everyone had the control to make the photo or video they're uploading available or unavailable for downloading? So whenever the next time you come across an amazing looking photograph, just check whether the person who has uploaded it made it available for downloading or not, and if they have, then go ahead and download it. You're good to go. So I told you how it would be easier for everyone to download a photo or video if the person who has uploaded it will give you permission to do that, but then there will be consequences, as anyone after downloading someone else's photo can show it to others as his own. So how can we prevent it from happening? Or what can we possibly use to make sure this never happens? A watermark? Yes, you can submit your watermark to Instagram, and it can be anything like your logo, your name, or even your signature, and then Instagram will add that watermark to every single thing you will post. Doesn't matter whether you have made it available or not for downloading, unless you disable the watermark by yourself, and you can change that watermark whenever you feel so. So till now we have talked about stories, we have talked about filters, and we have talked about fake pages and a lot of other stuff. But don't you think we are still missing something really popular these days? Hashtags. Like literally I see hashtags everywhere now. Whatever you're posting, just add some relatable hashtags in the caption. For example, you're posting something related to nature, so just add some hashtags in the caption like hashtag nature is life, or hashtag we love nature, or hashtag fuck nature we wanna cut trees, and see the magic. And in case you're not able to get some really good ones, there are a lot of apps on Play Store for you to do that. But why would anyone will keep another app in their phone when Instagram can do the same for you in a different way maybe? So to explain how it works, let me just take the example of that tree photo again. So you're posting a photo of a tree, and in the caption you just add what? Hashtag nature, and then in a pop-up menu Instagram will show you some other hashtags which other people have been using recently alongside hashtag nature. So now you can choose as many hashtags as you want and post your picture. No need for any third-party app. So this one is pretty important for me and for many people like me who have to share links of different apps and websites a lot of times, and Instagram just doesn't let us add working links in the caption, and so we have to put those links in our bio. And it works fine when you have to add only 1 or 2 links, but when there are too many links to share, it just doesn't help, and that is why I really need working links in the caption. Okay, so the last one is actually an attempt to save everyone's eyes, everyone who uses Instagram a lot at night. And to do this, Instagram can just simply add a night mode to the app or even the website, just like there is one in the Twitter app. Trust me, it will turn out to be really helpful. So that was it. Those were some features which I want in the Instagram app. Which one did you like the most? Tell me in the comment section. And also, if you did not like this video, hit the dislike button and leave a comment so that I can improve myself. But in case you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, you get back to your work and I get back to mine, because exams are coming.